right, world's most unusual careers.
Ever wondered what it takes to master the world's most unique professions? From navigating the halls of luxury as America's first hotel concierge, to training in an elite butler academy.
Butler Academy.
These jobs are anything but ordinary.
This is the only place in San Francisco you can see bison. This is the best spot to view the Golden Gate Bridge. This is one of the oldest gay bars in the city. Cheers.
Okay.
But it all starts here, at the concierge desk of the Fairmont San Francisco. I'm Tom Wolfe, and I'm America's first concierge.
Oh, this nigga real deal. This nigga real deal.
I was very lucky because my parents loved to go out. So I was constantly seeing the world of hospitality, world of...
Yo, this hotel look fancy as shit. This motherfucker swanky. This motherfucker swanky. Okay. I need to stay here.
the restaurants, the world of sophistication. And that's kind of where the seed was planted, shall we say. My first hotel job was working in Washington, D.C. And I then went to London, and the general
Damn, that nigga traveling for the job, though.
manager asked me, "Have you got a morning suit?" Luckily, I knew what a morning suit was, and I said, "Of course, Mr. Schwenter, I do." My next port of
Mr. Schwenter. What a dick. He sounds like a dick. Fuck that nigga.
call would be Paris. I managed to get a job at a very luxurious hotel right on the Champs-Élysées, and I learned many lessons. I made my way back to the United States, where I found myself in San Francisco. I started as the concierge at the Fairmont in 1974.
Damn. That's a grip.
The Fairmont Hotel occupies an entire square block. The main building opened in 1907, 1 year to the day after the Great Fire. If these walls could whisper, what stories they would tell. A secret door that could be used for a discreet exit. The Tonga room was...
Yo, this John look fire. Damn, this gotta be on the list of places to visit, bro.
once the Fairmont swimming pool. If you can think of somebody important, they were here. Whether they were from the world of Hollywood or the world of politics.
I'm curious. Let's see how much a night will cost, bro. Same day rates. Let's see. These are normal prices. I thought this motherfucker was gonna be expensive.
Pretty much every president has stayed here at one time or another. And we had the first person to break the color barrier in the Venetian room, where an entertainer of color would be able to stay at the same place where they performed. The Fairmont philosophy has always been the best kind of guest you can hope for is a repeat guest.
That's a fact. Good service brings back good customers.
When I'm out and about walking to this very day, I'm still exploring. And I find these little streets that I haven't been down, or I find a shop that I've not been in. And I take the time to go in and say hello and introduce myself. It's a constant learning experience. And the minute you stop learning...
Solid guy, stand-up guy. You know what they say, man. They don't make them like they used to. There's not too many people walking around introducing themselves, bro. When the last time you introduced yourself, bro? And not in the sense of like to a woman, just in general. You just out on the town in the public. You go up and introduce yourself in a shop or something. Niggas don't do that these days, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I don't do that shit. Maybe I should. I could start some great relations. Social development's kind of regressing in a way with this internet shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you might as well stop working.
That nigga can ride a bike too. He might be, bro. This might be Alfred. He might really be Alfred off of Batman.
A professional butler is somebody who is loyal, flexible, discreet, hardworking, honest, but most important, it is a person who has the ability to put somebody else's wishes before your own. That is what makes this profession so very, very difficult.
No offense, I have a genuine question. Do y'all think niggas like dreams is like, damn, I want to be a butler? Like, is this like, because I'm imagining, right? This appears to be the NBA of butlering. No cap. So I'm assuming some niggas is like high school. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a butler. I'm gonna do that shit well. It's not knocking anything. I'm just genuinely curious. Do we have like if you a butler and you watching this, were you always planning to be a butler? You know? Curious, bro. I'm curious.
At the age of 21, I became a butler. Nowadays, I am chairman of the International Butler Academy. The International Butler Academy is located in the beautiful village of Simpelveld in the Netherlands. We have about 135 rooms, 80,000 square feet completely dedicated to the training of butlers. Our students live here in our building. They come literally from every country in the world.
I ain't gonna lie, that little pocket chain joint, that shit drip.
Age from 18 to 68. Students learn about housekeeping, house management, estate management, regular things like even suitcase packing, silver shining, shining shoes. The list is enormous.
Oh shit, hold on. 427. What's the name of this shit? I want to look it up. See how much tuition is. Pre 10K. So this is about, 15 USD. Okay. I was a little high, but that's right in that range though. Not counting.
There's an incredible amount of training to be done in 10 weeks. Discipline here at the International Butler Academy is very, very important.
This is fire. We got to do an etiquette stream when we actually start making money. And the production takes a leap. So maybe like a year or two, we're going to do an etiquette stream.
In order to get a job done, you need discipline. I think in order to be successful, you need discipline. And discipline here at school is something we embrace and not something that we are afraid of. Here at school, we always joke about what employers want. They need a clean toilet, they want a warm bed, and they want a hot meal. And
how much does it cost to hire a butler? Let's look. Okay, so 50 to 150. Okay.
And those three things are most important for everyone.
You go right, you go left.
My wife and I, we have our own butler. I'm very fortunate. I've had a private...
Damn. How much? Yo, the head butler got a butler, nigga. Cool. That's super tough. You know they probably hard on that nigga. He got to be perfect. The head butler got a butler.
Butler now for the past 17 years. And this person is very, very important to me. Being a butler can certainly be a wonderful career, simply because if you are responsible for the well-being of the family, for their happiness, that is obviously very, very, very important.
Mazes are one of the most fascinating things. Almost everybody, as soon as they can crawl, are always wanting to find out what's hidden, what's out of sight. My name's Adrian Fisher. I live in Dorset in England, and I create mazes and labyrinths all over the world.
Damn. Oh, this nigga's a labyrinther. He's a mazer. The maze maker.
Well, I spent the first few years of my career in accountancy. There came a moment when I'd created a maze in my father's garden, and then I started building one and two more and so on. And then I suddenly realised this was going to be far more fulfilling if I spent my life creating mazes. This is the site of the play.
I'm curious to see the process. Now, predictions. I think he's going to model them on his computer. I think there is going to be a planting process. I'm thinking he plants in the maze direction he wants them to be in. And then he lets it grow and then he trims it. That's my prediction.
This is 40 metres in diameter and the maze is going here. Over the years, I've created mazes in some 40 countries.
Damn.
And I guess I've built over 700 full-size mazes in the landscape. I think a maze design is a very esoteric art. You sketch out ideas and develop ideas on paper and drawings.
Yep.
But one of the exciting things is a maze is a network. Now, a maze is a special kind of network where I decide there's only one start point, I decide where the finish is, and I make sure that every single bit of it can be as confusing or as easy as I wish. I'm trying to make it as ingenious and tricky as possible, but in the end, I'm also an entertainer. I like to leave clues that help you solve it, and you feel so good about yourselves when you have beaten the maze designer. Like a good movie, you get to the end and you don't want it to stop. I'm appealing to some basic instinct in us all that want to be entertained and explore. And a maze is an ideal way of doing that. Its purpose is totally to one side of normal, sensible, practical things in life.
Only time I've ever been in a maze was probably one of them haunted, scary mazes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got out of that bit pretty easily, but I'm pretty sure it was probably luck. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, that's a lie. I actually got, like, they had niggas lurking in the maze. So I fake ran through. I fake ran through a couple places I wasn't supposed to run through, if you catch my drift. So I kind of cheated. I was running through the bushes, bro. It was insane. It was insane. I fucked up their bushes. Well, that was one time. Now, other times, that should be slight work. But, yeah. I don't know why I remember that for some reason.
But gives so much pleasure to so many millions.
Cotton candy. Who knew sugar and air could taste so
Cotton
sweet?
candy, man?
Well, a guy named James Morrison, an amateur inventor whose occupation and taste buds didn't exactly align. He was a dentist. And during his lifetime, James even became the president of the Tennessee Dental Association.
Don't forget to floss.
But he was also a confectionery enthusiast with a passion for culinary advancement. He paired with John C. Warthen, an old friend and fellow confectioner. Together, the two designed and co-patented what they called the electronic candy machine. The device rapidly spun and melted sugar through small holes until it was fluffy and nearly 70% air. They called the new treat Fairy Floss. They introduced their product at the 1904 World's Fair, selling it in small wooden boxes for 25 cents each.
Thank you.
That's about $6 today. Fairy Floss was a huge success.
Damn, they was having their way.
In 6 months, they sold over 68,000 boxes, grossing in today's money around $440,000.
Y'all think his family rich now?
But despite the success of the sugar spun business, Morrison returned to his day job as a dentist. So next time the dentist tells you you're eating too many sugary treats, well, blame him.
That nigga didn't make all candy. But WVid, bro, very, very interesting jobs here. Very interesting jobs here. I think my favorite one was probably the head butler, but that nigga had aura. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga said he got a butler, bro, at the house. Like, the head butler at the academy got a butler. That's tough, bro. Very tough. You don't make shit like that, bro. Cause if you ever know, fam. Love y'all boys eternally, man. Peace.
You just wanna celebrate, you don't wanna grind. I work hard cause hard work be talent.